Hey everybody, how is it going today? I hope you can hear me. I'm not sure if my mic is working, so let me know if you hear me okay. You guys hear me okay? Okay, good. The little audio register by my mic is not showing me that it's picking me up, so I just wanted to make sure that you guys can hear me okay. Hopefully there's not too much background noise. I've got the AC and the fan going because it's pretty hot outside today. So Roger moved back today because when we get started with the match, then you couldn't see him in the previous matches because he was too far this way. So he's moved back a little bit this time. Look what I got in the mail, guys. It's a English flag. Kathy from the UK sent this to me. I just opened it up yesterday, so I decided to, instead of using my little dinky English paper flag that I had before, I decided to put this up. So hopefully it's a little more decorative, you know. If you guys can see Scarlett right here. Can you say hi? She's being a good girl right now. So she's probably going to be in here with us for the stream today. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully she won't, I don't know, be too distracting or whatever. She is just chilling. I also had Chick-fil-A for lunch, so I've got some iced sweet tea, some southern sweet tea right here. This is one of my favorite drinks right here. So I like tea too, it's just more the iced version, although I do drink the hot version as well. And I actually got some PG Tips tea. Kathy sent that too yesterday, and I'm gonna probably make a video of me trying to make English tea for the first time because I've never had it. We've got John Fry already. Thanks, John. Here's to a great game and England winning. Let's hope. Let's hope. You need an alcoholic drink. I don't drink alcoholic drinks. I don't really like them, so sweet tea will do. So I have a brand new scoreboard. Some people wanted me to do the mirror thing where I was showing you guys the game. And I experimented with that, but I decided against it because it's a little sketchy, you know? There's a chance that my stream could be taken down if I do something like that, so I decided just to not risk it. And so hopefully you guys have the game on where you are, and I have the game on. We are at T-minus 24 minutes or so until it starts. But I have a new scoreboard I found online, and I'll show it to you guys here in a few minutes. I'm trying not to miss your comments here, especially the super chats that are coming in already, which I appreciate. David, recently stumbled upon your channel. Here's a little something to get you on your way. Enjoy the match. Thanks, David. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Also, he's rooting for Denmark. Okay. We'll see. I'm rooting for England, just like I've explained in previous things that my ancestors are from there. So I feel like I need to root for England. Denmark winning tonight. I'm Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die. I like that name. Thank you. I'm Blue Deeba Da Deeba Die. Appreciate it. Oh wow, I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. But hopefully you can see this up here. I love your videos. Hope to see some about Brazil national team too. Yeah, I do want to. I don't want to be like totally European centric with learning about football. So, you know, obviously we have some teams over here in the Americas that I need to learn about, including some of my own country that I don't know about. Stu Pew Pew. That's a good name too. Thank you. Oh, we have Kim. Vikings are invading England. I guess Vikings would be from Denmark too, wouldn't they? I always just think of like the Scandinavian countries when I think about Vikings. Although is Denmark? I'm gonna sound stupid right now, but is Denmark Scandinavian? Or because it's really close up there. But I'm not. You guys have to let me know if Denmark is Scandinavian. Rudy can't game. Ooh. What Rudy are you referring to? Super Sticker, thank you so much. Denmark is... Okay. Denmark is Scandinavian. Okay. I just would not have ever associated it with Vikings because I don't know anything about the Vikings, honestly. So that's why... But I would have thought of like Sweden and Norway and Finland as where the Vikings are from. Again, we have some history making its way into our football conversation. It's inevitably going to happen in every stream that I do. Which, by the way, if you guys are into the history content on my channel, I'm not giving that up by any means. It's just I'm just expanding a little bit to some other subject areas as well. The Vikings... Oh, not really any Vikings come from Finland. Okay. I don't know these things. Obviously, I need to do a video on them. Or 2 or 3. Finland is not Scandinavian, though. So Denmark, Scandinavian are... I had somebody from Sweden tell me that it was also not Scandinavian, but it was Nordic or something. My drink is too big. This is a large drink here in the States. All of our large drinks are pretty much this size. I think it's like 32 ounces. I don't know what that is in milliliters for you guys, but yeah, it's like the size of my head. But I got a large on purpose because this will last me the rest of the day. I'll just kind of sip on it. It's got a lot of ice in it. It's the way we like it over here. Hey Sogal, I'm just glad that Norway didn't make it to the Euros. Norway, Denmark, Finland, and Sweden are the 4 Norsemen of the apocalypse. Nice. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate that. I apologize if I happen to miss any super chats. I'm not doing it on purpose. I know I've missed 2 or 3 in previous streams, so if I do, you can let me know in the chat or something, 'cause I'm trying to catch all of them, but... Stu Pew Pew, thank you again. This game is really England versus the rest of Europe. They love it when we lose. Come on, England. Yeah, I got the impression of that. Everybody wants England to lose. You know, you always have those teams in every sport that seem to that you just love to hate, right? $34 ounces is just over 1 liter, so okay, so this might be about a liter then, because this is just under 34 ounces, so it's a lot. It's a lot. Like I said, this will I'll sip on this the rest of the day. I don't drink these all in one go usually, so. Kellum, thank you. Scandinavia technically, geographically, is just Norway and Sweden. Oh. Denmark culturally is Scandinavian, though Finland is neither. All of them are Nordic. I got some figuring out to do with with that part of the world. Okay. It's just kind of like the whole like UK, what's part of the UK, what's Great Britain, you know, all of that stuff. You have to kind of sort it out. I've pretty much got, I think, the UK and Great Britain down and all of that, but now I got to do that with these other countries. David, thank you. I love the history and sport reactions. Tea and scones for a treat if England win tonight. Nice. That sounds good, actually. I love scones. At least the ones we have over here. I don't know if I've had like authentic English scones. The ones over here tend to be a little bit more cakey and sweets, and I'm not sure if that's the sort that you guys have. Burba, new subscriber. My mate Rudy told me to check this channel out. Awesome. Well, thank you to your friend, and thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And thanks for the super chat. I have so many comments coming in, which is awesome, but I apologize if I missed something. I'm trying to keep up with everything. Be prepared for a boring game. Maybe. I don't know. I thought the last game against Ukraine was pretty good, actually. I mean, England did score 4 goals, so European Union doesn't equal Europe. I know not all of the countries are in the European Union. You know, the UK isn't anymore. Reach you on Twitter DM, please read it. Yes, I have, again, messages on my social media that I need to go through. I honestly only... It's hard to get to that every day, so I try to do it a few times a week. So there might be a couple of days before I can, 2 or 3 days before I get back to you. It's not because I'm ghosting you or anything. It's just because I've got so many balls that I'm, trying to juggle, and so I can only spend so much time on social media. But I will promise I will get to you, hopefully pretty soon. Right now, I'm trying to finish up a project for my channel, and the deadline for that is tomorrow. So that is my #1 priority at the moment. And as soon as I get that done, hopefully tonight, I will go in and answer all of your DMs and stuff. Norway is not part of the EU. Yeah. I know there are a handful of countries that are not. American biscuits are a bit like a scone dumpling that functions like Yorkshire pudding. Okay. I've never had Yorkshire pudding, so I don't know how to compare that. Our biscuits are not sweet over here, so I always associate scones with like sweet, sort of a sweet flavor. So I don't know like how similar. I'll have to find like a recipe for like British scones and try that. Keeping an eye on my on the game over here, making sure it's not starting. Don't give up the history videos. Also react to Ronaldo Nazario, the real Ronaldo. Okay. There's so many Ronaldos or variations of the name in football. It's amazing. Time you were watching, what are you asking what time it is over here? It's 1:47 in the afternoon for me. I'm about 6 hours behind the UK. I just had lunch, as I told you. Yorkshire pudding, 1/3 eggs, 1/3 flour, milk, mix as pancakes. Oh, is that really all? That's all it is? can't be all it is, right? I actually have some ideas for a few things that I'm gonna make over here. Maybe try to make like a... One thing I want to do is make like full English breakfast and try that. I've never had a full English breakfast before. So I want to try, and Kathy also sent me some baked beans from the UK, so I have some of those. I've got the toast. I think the only thing I don't have is bacon. Not the kind that you guys have. Our bacon is different. Philippa, thank you so much. So I don't know if I can find, I don't know, British bacon anywhere over here. It looks more, the way you guys make it, it looks more just like fried ham instead of bacon, what we would consider bacon. Check out Italy-Spain highlights before the match. I actually caught part of the match yesterday, so it was pretty fun to watch. I know Italy. I saw Italy win, so I did actually catch it. With scrambled eggs and mushrooms and hash browns. Yeah, we've got that over here, so that wouldn't be too bad. I think you call a proper bacon Canadian bacon. What is proper bacon? Canadian bacon is different from our bacon. I feel like Canadian bacon is closer to your bacon. Are you saying like Canadian bacon is the proper bacon? Is that what you're saying? Anthony, thank you. As someone who has lived in the USA and Scotland, the American scone is very similar to the English scone. Okay. How's this chat for you? History and food so far. We haven't really talked much about football. We're still waiting for the game to start. We don't usually scramble or make scrambled eggs in the way America does here. We like them a bit runny and not completely dying. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. I don't like them overcooked. I like them slightly, I don't know how you would describe it. Not completely dry. Cyber Ash. 3000. Thank you. Play Vindaloo 2 on YouTube. Official UK song. Oh, okay. Is that Vindaloo 2? I thought the Three Lions was the official song of the English team, but you said that's of the UK. What the heck is that? Vindaloo. Hang on, I'm gonna... Looking up Vindaloo. Oh, it's a football song. Okay. Okay, what's the difference between that one and the Three Lions? Are they just two different songs? I should listen to a bunch of football songs, actually. I need to do that. Where am I watching it from? I am in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm watching it on ESPN, because that's the channel that carries it over here in the US. Am I going to react to the pregame and the national anthems? Yeah, I'm going to try and pay attention to the national anthems. Last time I was setting up at the last minute and I missed the national anthems. So I'm going to try and do that, pay closer attention. Of course, I know the English national anthem. I don't know if I've ever heard Denmark's, though. That's a huge cup, yeah. This is large. This is what a large is over here. Everything's bigger over here, right? At least that's the presumption. Why don't you react to the Invincible World Women's Football Champions of 2019 from the USA? I should do that. I will, I do need to, like, honestly, I don't even know the football teams we have over here. Obviously the national team, but I don't know, like, all the clubs and stuff. I think there's a team called the Sounders. Other than that, I don't know. Stephen B, have fun, y'all. Thank you so much. Getting that little southern colloquialism in there. Played legendary Waka Waka by Shakira, FIFA World Cup song. I need to, I have some of the songs. I have like the Three Lions saved into my playlist to watch, so if I'm gonna have to put some of these other ones in there. Okay, looks like I'm gonna put my earbuds in because it looks like they're about to start, maybe. And I will put the clock up on my screen. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, I hear Sweet Caroline playing. Sweet Caroline, oh, oh, oh. We sing that over here at our, some of our teams use that too. Okay, England's walking on now. Again, I'm probably going to be about 30 seconds-ish behind you guys. I'm going to put the clock up when they get going. "1992 is a great story. Danish team went from holidays to Euros when... Went from holidays? What do you mean by that? They... Basically nothing to the Euros win? Yeah, I'm about 30 seconds behind. Okay, here come the anthems. There's Denmark's. It's kind of pretty. Got some pretty passionate people singing it too. It's really cool seeing people from other countries be, you know, like patriotic about their country. It's easy to think that, like, your country is the most patriotic or whatever, but I don't think that's true. I think every country has that. Alright, here comes England's. David says, by the way, don't forget to do a video on Ireland. Yeah, I do need to do that. The other half of my ancestry is from there. The singing is way behind the music on this one. I just have the American words going through my head right now. Sorry. I don't know the words to the English version. Other than God Save the Queen, I know that much. Kim, thank you. It's actually not the real national anthem of Denmark. Well, why are they singing it then? All right, they're doing the lineups now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put the clock up here. There we go. Look, isn't that nice? So I'm going to have to start the clock. I have it set at 40 seconds because they don't ever put up the clock on the game until like 20 or 30 seconds in. So I'm going to start it at 40 seconds on my end. So you guys, if you're watching it, if you want to sync up with me, you can, so you can get my kind of live reaction to things. But don't feel you don't have to. Wembley looks really full right now. Is it full capacity? I don't see many empty seats right now. It's about 60,000. That's about capacity, isn't it? Just like over 60,000? That's still pretty, that's a good crowd though. Oh, what's the car? They're bringing it out on a car? Okay, I've never seen that before in any sporting event. That's cool. What the heck is that for? Oh, capacity is 90,000. Okay. It looks like there's way more people than that there. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, they put the clock up on the bottom this time. Alright, I'm watching the clock right here. I want to try and sync it up. Okay. Clock's going. This is where I am in the game. Oh. That hurts too when you get a knee in the hamstring, like, or in the thigh. I've had that a few times. It's really painful. Daniel, thanks. You should make an ancestry DNA test. I'm sure you have European answers or ancestors. That's why you watch football. My brother has done that, and I'm assuming that we have the same DNA or bloodlines. We're from the same parents. So the breakdown was like what was it? 88% of our ancestry is English and Irish, and then like 12 was a mix of Germany and Swiss. So there's a minor little bit there that's German and Swiss, but the 88% is British and Irish. So R Silver says, oh wait, here we go. The goalie got it. Denmark has two national anthems. The People one, and one for the royal family, I'm assuming. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that. What was everybody booing for? You know, I was thinking the other, when I was watching Spain and Italy yesterday, because I still, like, cringe when they kick the ball back over the midfield line, because I'm used to basketball where you can't go back over that line. So every single time I see it, I still, like, I'm like, no, don't go, don't do it. But, I don't know if this would even be possible, but I was thinking how different the game might be if you couldn't go back over that line, like in basketball. Like, what if the fielders, once you cross that line, you can't go back over it with the ball? I wonder if that would force a little bit more action in the game. But I'm just a dumb American who's trying to learn this for the first time, so I may not know what I'm talking about. Obviously, it's not going to happen, but it's like a what if thing. You get 50% of your mother's DNA and 50 from your father's, but you may have different mix of DNA passed on by each parent than a sibling has. So I might show some ancestry my brother hasn't. Okay. I don't know how DNA works, so I might have to do it then. Do you have offside in basketball? No. That's the point that I was making in soccer is... I understand why there is offside in soccer, but I was also like, you guys call it a counterattack, I think. When you're going, it's like maybe like 3-on-2 defenders going towards the goal. That would be called a fast break in basketball, and there's no offside. Like if you beat the defense, then you beat the defense. There's no restrictions on that. But there is back court in basketball, which is what I was talking about with the midfield line. Oh, here we... How come my cam is in 320p, but the graphic is 720p? Is it? My settings are set at 720p on my end. If you're saying 320p, that might be because of your connection, maybe. But if you have a good internet connection, you should be seeing me in 720. My cameras were like 10p. Am I having camera problems, you guys? You should be seeing me in 720 if you have a good internet connection, but if it looks bad, let me know. Okay, the graphic isn't blurry. The graphic's not blurry. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm using StreamYard to stream, and I'm not sure exactly how they do all of that, so I can't explain why the graphics not blurry. Camera is blurry, the timer isn't. Doesn't look blurry on my end. So again, I don't know. Can I see my bitrate? All I can see is... Let me see what... I'm gonna check my internet speed test. I think I have a decent connection, but we'll see. Wonder if... I'm gonna switch my iPad over to a different network and see if that helps at all. My settings, huh? I'm not streaming on YouTube. Well, I am, but I'm streaming through StreamYard, which is going into YouTube, so... My focus is set to autofocus, so it should be fine. Well, I can remove my camera, like I can leave and just come back in, like try to reset it and see if that makes any difference. I'm good now. Yeah, it's got to be the connection that's the problem with the camera, because my focus is fine. It's better now? Okay. It's probably just the Wi-Fi, you know? It got perfect now. Okay. It's probably going to fluctuate a little bit, so... Because it's a stream. You know? Internet connections and all. My game just... Oh, dang it. My game just, like, stopped for a second, so I gotta fix my clock. I'm gonna have to restart the clock, guys. Sorry. The game had a little blip in it on my end. Do I know that football is the most popular sport in the world? I do. It's played by a lot of countries. It's played by us too, but it's just not the most popular here. Stu Pew Pew, thank you. You're fine, just stay as you are, relax and enjoy the game. Thanks. I just don't want the stream to be a bad experience, so if there is a problem, I appreciate you guys letting me know, but like I said, the internet connection is going to probably fluctuate a little bit. Let's see. I'm watching on ITV with English commentary. I'm listening to English commentary on ESPN. We don't get ITV over here. I would have to probably do like a VPN type thing. I tried a VPN with a BBC iPlayer and it didn't work. So I'm not sure if I'd ever be able to watch that or not. Do I know they have the best women's national team over here? I do. They get popular when they win the World Cup, and then nobody cares about them the rest of the time. Honestly, it's weird. Almost a goal. Everybody keeps commenting on my cup. Yeah, this is the American large sweet. I have sweet tea in here from Chick-fil-A. Well, England's tried to score a few times, so they're at least trying, right? I could stream football illegally. Well, I know I can, but I don't want to. It would be a bad idea. Iced coffee for me tonight. I don't drink alcohol either. I never have, I've tried like wine before and stuff, and I didn't like it. It's too bitter for me. I don't like straight coffee either. It's too bitter. Beer just smells disgusting to me. I know a lot of you probably like it and that's fine, but I can't even like drink it, so. Tea should not be sweet. That is heresy. I like non-sweet tea too. I like when I drink hot tea, I don't put any sugar in it. But sweet tea is one. It's like it really is my favorite drink. That's what you drink here in this. When you grow up in the South, that's what you drink. Almost another goal, but not quite. Have I ever been on holiday outside of the US? I have never been outside of the United States before. I've been a lot of places in the country, but not outside. I don't even have a passport. So that's something, I think I'm going to be getting a passport though later this year, because our driver's licenses over here, we used to be able to fly domestically by just IDing with our driver's license, but now you have to get because of security reasons, you have to get a special, like they call it a real ID, which is a different type of driver's license in order to fly domestically, or you can use a passport. So I think what I'm going to do is just get a passport. I really wish I knew how to pronounce your name. If you want to let me know down in the comments. But Vitor Oliveira, about passing the ball to a player on the back. Sometimes you have to play it safe. Wait, about passing the ball to a player on the back. Sometimes you have to play it safe. You don't want to lose the ball in a vulnerable position. Okay, I don't really understand what you mean by on the back. You might have to clarify that just a little bit more for me. But thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Again, I apologize if I'm missing any. I'm trying to catch them. Nice little defensive play by England there. He fell down though. Vaudevillian, always have iced tea when I'm in Tennessee. PG Tips, Yorkshire tea at home in England. Enjoy the game. I have some PG Tips tea. Somebody sent some to me, so I have it to make. They even gave me instructions on how to make it with lumps of sugar and milk. So I'm gonna try it. Daniel, we invite you to Europe. I might try and come over there. I have to get a passport first. Have I got a favorite NBA team? Thanks, Brent, or David Brent. I guess it would have to be the Memphis Grizzlies, right? Because that's the team from my hometown. But I honestly don't watch NBA basketball. I watch college basketball. I like college sports way better than professional sports. It's a lot more fun to watch for me. If you guys over in Europe don't understand how big college sports is over here, it's in some ways more popular than professional sports. Crab, Sody, and Blue. You guys have some of the weirdest names. They're cool, but they're weird. Okay, we have a free kick coming here for Denmark. Why is everybody lined up so far away from... They're on the other side of the... I don't think I understand what's happening here. Okay, so he was throwing that free kick from the side of the field, but they were all lined up in the middle of the field. I would have expected them to be more in between him and the goal, but they weren't lined up like that, so I don't understand that at all. So are you giving up footy if England's coming home? If England's coming home instead of football? Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see. If they lose. No, I'm still planning to live stream the final. Whoever that is. I am rooting for England, but my ultimate goal is just to learn more about the sport, so I can watch other teams and do that too. Oh, they were just saying God Save the Queen in the stands. I am listening to the commentary and learning some of the names. The way the commentators are talking, they're saying this is going to be a test for England. It's really apparent, so that's not good. Oh. Boy, these commentators are... these commentators sound like they're getting nervous about England. Doesn't bode well, does it? Which college team? I used to go to Michigan. University of Memphis is the local team here. So Memphis. We're in the group of 5 for football. So, and in the American Conference for basketball, just for your reference. Well, we're in the American Conference for football too, but the group of 5. I apologize if I'm missing any stickers or super chats. I'm trying not to. Philippa, thank you once more. Appreciate that. I am trying to focus on the game, guys, and I'm trying to watch both at the same time. It's mostly when they're just like passing the ball back and forth in the backfield that I'm trying to watch the chat. What are my thoughts on the college football playoffs expanding to 12 teams? If I was in the Power 5 conferences, I probably wouldn't want that. But since my school plays in the group of 5, I would love the chance to at least get in the playoffs. If you're undefeated or only lost one game in the season, I feel like you should be able to have at least a shot at the playoffs and the championship. Otherwise, the group of 5 right now has no chance of getting to the championship game, so it's kind of demoralizing. It takes some of the fun out of the season. But I'm saying, like, if they're all Division 1, they should all get a shot at the championship. That's my feeling about it. Sorry for all of the European fans, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Can I explain college sports to us? I'm a bit lost. I don't know if this is the place for that. I might have to do a video or 2 on it, though. College sports is huge over here. It's absolutely huge. The biggest football stadiums, American football stadiums, are all college stadiums over here. Over 100,000, 110,000 people. There are several of those stadiums for college teams. Our pro stadiums, I think there's only one that goes over 100,000. It's just more fun to watch. It's more passionate. The atmosphere is more in line with what you guys experience with football over there. So it's just different than pro sports, and I like it better. Whoa, it was a big kick by the Denmark goalie. Or the England goalie, sorry. Now they're just doing like huge kicks up and down the field. Wow. It looks like a tennis match for a second. They're just going back and forth with like these huge kicks. I don't think I've seen that yet. So about being allowed to pass the ball back from the middle line is because if you don't play it safe, you can lose the ball in an inconvenient position. Well, yeah, but that's part of the fun of it, because it's the same thing in basketball too. I don't know. Like, it's not going to happen. I was just thinking, like, what if? How would that change the game if you could do that, though? But in basketball, you're allowed to beat the defense down the field in a way that you're not allowed to in your football over here. So that's the difference in the two sports, really. That's probably why, because you have offsides in football, whereas that doesn't exist in basketball. So it just probably wouldn't work as well. To me, it's where the university sports are so huge. Here they happen, but they're more of a hobby for students, promising footballers to go to youth academies or clubs. I think our university sports is more like your clubs over there. It's like our version of that. Ours just evolved in school sports. It evolved differently over here than it did over in Europe. But you have to go to right now in order to make it to the NBA. Or NFL, you have to play at university first. It's a NBA's kind of changed that rule, but football, you have to play 3 years at a university before you can go to the NFL. Did I watch Spain versus Italy? I watched most of the last half of the game. I didn't watch the first half, because I was filming yesterday. Hi, Suthan. I'm going to, again, mispronounce your name, but hi. Suthan. Appreciate you being here. Without the offside rule, you could just post one player in the enemy 16 meters and just pound it to the other side of the field every time you get possession. I do understand the reason for the offside rule. I feel like you could maybe negate that though a little bit by having a different rule in place, like there's a 3-second rule in basketball and stuff. But you know, it's a different sport, so I'm not, you know, the rule's going to be a little different. I hear a lot of the same chants that we do in our sports over here, though. That we do that all over the place here. We do Sweet Caroline here, so we have some stuff in common. The Queen of 0-0. We'll see. We still have a little over an hour to play. That was interesting. I was expecting everybody to stay in line for that free kick. And they all just kind of... This looks like a basketball play to me, what they're doing right here. I keep making those analogies to basketball. It's crazy how uncommon this sport is, or how common the sport is to basketball, or how much in common it has. Originally, football didn't have offside, but it led to big fours hanging around the enemy penalty area, the ball just being lumped in from everywhere. I feel like if you got rid of offsides, you would have to introduce a different rule to keep people from like just hanging out down there. But like I said, it's just like what if thinking. It's not going to happen. Uh-oh, somebody just scored. Oh! Okay, that was my very first free kick goal that I've seen live. Uh-oh. That was a nice kick by Denmark. I'm just watching them do the replay of it. Oh, the goalie just got the tip of it with his hand. Oh, man. Somebody's wearing a Viking helmet. That's cool. Okay, we have another person with this name. How do you pronounce this name? Anybody in the chat can help me with this. Because I don't want to butcher it, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. That was actually the first goal directly on a free kick in the tournament, really. I'm guessing they don't happen very often, then? I mean, they seem pretty difficult to do, so I'm assuming that they're not a super frequent thing. Okay, some people are trying to tell me how to say that name. Jolo? I'm not sure how... I'm not really sure how to say that first part there, though. Joel? Joel? Is that right? Joio? Joeo? Just repeating it over and over. Joewo? 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 I apologize. I'm sorry, guys. Like, you know me and names. It never works out very well. Joe? Joe. I'm getting so many different, like, people trying to tell me different ways to say it. J is H. Well, is it I don't know what nationality it is, though. Is it Spanish? It's pronounced Derek. It's Portuguese. Okay. I don't know what to believe. Anytime I hear the crowd start to yell really loud, I gotta... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, England's got it back now. Flippa, thank you again. I'm a lifelong Everton supporter, and Everton's goalie Jordan Pickford has already won the Golden Glove Award. He just lost his chance of another clean sheet. Where's Everton? Is that in the UK? It's interesting you have a Golden Glove Award. We have that in baseball over here. I guess Golden Glove is the goalie's award. That's cool. My score is off. Oops, I forgot to change the score. Thank you. I'm not doing very well here as the scorekeeper. There we go. Oh no, the clock stopped. What the heck? Why did the clock stop? Dadgummit. I have to fix this now. This is my first time using this. I don't know how it... No. Okay, here we go. We're back on target now. Everton is not a city, it's a club in Liverpool. Well, I didn't say it was, I just asked where it was, if it was in the UK, so. But it's just the name of it's the name of a club, okay. Oh! Okay, I just watched the free kick where the ball hit the Denmark guy in the face, so... I've actually had a broken nose from a softball, a line drive being hit right... I used to pitch in softball, and when I was a kid, and somebody hit a line drive right back to my face, broke my nose, gave me a black eye, I had a concussion. It was bad. So I can feel the pain from something like that. Here comes Denmark. Uh-oh. Nah. In football, players score less than in other sports, but for that same reason, when someone scores It's more exciting. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's more anticipation built up to it. So I understand the reasoning behind that. I actually like Everton more than Liverpool, although I don't hate Liverpool. I miss the David Moyes days. Guys, during halftime, I'm gonna go get something and show it to you. I got something in the mail yesterday. Oh no! Denmark's goalie got that one. Free kicks don't happen very often unless you are Messi. Fair enough. Oh! Alright, well, we have a tie game. We have a tie game. I want to see that replay. See, it's not that boring of a game. We actually have some scores this time. You guys really like that song, the oh, ho, ho, ho. I hear that more than any other song in these matches. It almost looks like the Denmark player accidentally kicked it in there. What happened on that? Did that hit the Denmark player and go in? Yeah, the Denmark player scored for England. Oh my gosh. It bounced off of... It looked like it bounced off the Denmark player's knee, unless I'm not seeing that right. Own goal. Is that what you call that? An own goal? Own goal. Okay, this is the first time I'm hearing this term, own goal. Happens often. I'm trying to why is it called an own goal though? I'm trying to figure that out because Denmark didn't score their own goal is the way I'm trying to think about it, but I don't know. Own goals or suicide goals and... Oh, suicide goals. I think suicide goals is a better name for it. Oh, no, okay. They scored it in their own goal. Okay, got it. But I'm thinking about that in terms of that's England's goal because that's where they're trying to score, but their goal would be the one that they're trying to defend, right? I just had it backwards in my head, sorry. Oh yeah, score update, sorry. You guys got to probably remind me of that every time. See, every time I do that though, the clock stops, so now I gotta fix that. What's the deal with this? That's interesting looking football, too. They look different every game, right? There have been an impressive amount of own goals in this Euro, really. 11 own goals so far is a record. I would feel horrible if I did that, though. Boy, they're really singing right now. What song are they singing right now? In 1982, Denmark didn't qualify for the Euros, but won anyway. They're chanting in the 80s and 90s, we were red, we were white, and we were Danish dynamite. Okay. I've seen several people mention that. I'm gonna have to look that one up then. They're singing Don't Take Me Home. Okay. There's a distinction between own goal under pressure or one out of sheer clumsiness. Yeah, I guess so. Still, I would still feel bad about it, though. Nick Jeffrey, own goals is the record England goal scorer. It's too far. Too long. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. Is England going to try and score here before halftime? Or are they just going to chill out? Do they have, like, plays that they practice in, like, clock situations like this at the end of the half? Like, they should really just go for a goal right here. Like, again, I don't really understand. Do you guys have plays in football? Or do you just pretty much just like, you have certain strategies, you just try to get open, basically? Because if this was, like, an American sport, the team would be trying to score before halftime. So this is, I guess, different. Yes, many plays, but they are quite dynamic. Okay, so you have a lot of freedom, I guess, with them. Yes, a rudimentary... Let me take my head... Oh! I just dropped all my earbuds. Hang on. Okay. And they stopped the stream too. It's annoying because if I touch them, they like control they have the controls built into them, and so if I touch them weird, they'll like stop the game, and it's annoying. So you have rudimentary plays and runs, but need to adapt to the opposition during it. Okay. You don't practice plays much, only for set plays like corners and free kicks. Otherwise, they know exactly what's happening. That's interesting to me. Because I just see, like, again, I just relate it to basketball where you have certain plays designed in order to get people open. And, but again, like, basketball's a slightly different sport, so if I just gotta stop. You guys are gonna have to, like, manage the clock for me because I don't know what I'm doing here. So when they go back in the second half, are they gonna start where they left off with the clock, or are they gonna reset it to 45 minutes? I don't think I've ever really paid attention to that. Who's my favorite English player? Is it Kane? I really like him. I think I have to watch more of the team though. Okay, they start back at 45. Okay, so I'll just do that then. I'm really glad I ran across this clock online. I don't know why I didn't think to look it up before now. Actually, I'm gonna set this to like 45:30 so that I can sync it up. Okay guys, I'm gonna go take a little bathroom break, and then I'm gonna go get something that I'm gonna show you guys, okay? And I'll be right back. Scarlett's probably gonna follow me out of the room because she will not let me out of her sight usually, so. She's literally just still chilling on the bed right now. You're being so good. This is weird. Alright, I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, okay? Don't go anywhere. Tell you what, I'm gonna put a be right back note on here so that people know that I'll be right back. Alright. Alright, back. Alright, so I got this. I'm going to show it to you guys. Here it is. So somebody sent this to me, but I don't know who it is because it came from Amazon. So if you know who it is, let me know. But so I've got a Liverpool club flag now. That one came with the English flag. It's a nice big one too. Everybody's like, some people love it and some people tell me to burn it. You guys want to say hi to Scarlett? Come here. Come here. Come here. She's just... And she rolled over and wants me to pet her belly. Hi, Scarlett. I know. I know. Alright. Oh! No, don't break anything. Okay, here we go. Here's Scarlet. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, thank you. Okay, no, don't do that. Okay. You're supposed to turn the other way, Scarlet. Here. Turn this way. Turn this way and say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah, there's Scarlet. Say hi to everybody. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Yeah, this chair is really hard to control when she jumps up like that. So, yes. She started sleeping under the bed during all of the fireworks this past week. Or not under the bed, under this desk right here. So that's like her new favorite spot. Yes. Yes. Good girl. Whoa. She's gonna knock my microphone off, I'm afraid. Okay. Okay. Oh, I know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's a good girl. It's a good girl. Everybody's just looking at the back of your head. Yeah. He's a good girl. Yeah. Oh. She still does the face biting thing. Alright. See? She still does it. Okay, stop. Alright. Alright, shoes off. Alright, I'm gonna close the scoreboard while we're in halftime. Alright, I just missed everybody's comments because I was dealing with the dog. Burn it and get a Leeds flag. I have a feeling that some people are gonna send me their like club flags, which is totally cool. Like I like having them just as like keepsakes, you know. Happy 4th of July. Thank you, appreciate that. Probably should have said something about it on my channel, but it just, I've been so busy the past few days, it just kind of like passed me by. Dog propelled office chair. Yeah. She's really heavy actually. She's like, I guess she's 55 pounds or something like that. It's not, I know you guys don't probably do pounds over there, but she's very dense and kind of like muscular, and so she's pretty heavy. How old is she? She's I was told she's around 2 years old, so she's pretty young. £55 is about 26 kilograms. Okay. You do stone. Yeah, I've heard about the stone over there too. Isn't it like 14 pounds 1 stone or something like that? Hello from Indonesia. Hello. Appreciate you guys being here. Change to metric. You're practically Europeanized. Probably should change the metric over here, but you know, it's so ingrained, you know, it's people would be so lost. I'm watching on ESPN. It's the only channel over here in the States that's carrying this. Who's my favorite basketball player? Probably Michael Jordan. I grew up watching him as a kid, so he's always kind of been my favorite. How tall am I? I'm about 5'5" or so. 5'5.5", something like that. Hopefully that means something to all of you over there. It's still the imperial system. If I'm interested in learning a little bit about football tactics, check out the channel below. Short videos and easy to understand TIFO football. Yeah, I've had some people mention that. I'm actually going to go to YouTube here and look up that channel and make sure I'm subscribed to it so I don't forget about it. Usually when people suggest things to me, I just like put it in my, I have a, like the watch later playlist, I just put it in that so that I don't forget about it. Or subscribe to a channel or something. You guys are asking some weird questions. I heard of the Spanish midfielder called Pedri. His 18-year-old is too good, a wonderful player. What team does he play for? Other than, I'm guessing he plays for Spain, the national team, but what club does he play for? I enjoy USA sports, but the lack of relegation makes the regular season a bit underwhelming. There are some cons to it. I think I mentioned that I kind of like the relegation system. By the way, did I get... wait, what? Did you get our new Statue of Liberty? What does that mean? He plays for he plays for Barcelona. Eric doesn't like Barcelona. Apparently. Clock doesn't reset, it goes to 90 minutes. I know it goes to 90 minutes, but I wondered at what point they started the second half from, if it was from 45 minutes, or where they left off in the second half. Or the first half, sorry. Oh, I need to change the period on here too. We're in the second half now. Oh, let me put the scoreboard back up. Here we go. So you watch when you feel like you don't feel pressure to watch all games. There's no point if you don't have fun in the process. Well, I just don't have time to watch all games. All the games. I can only watch one here and there. It takes a lot of time to film and edit videos, guys. And plus all the other stuff that goes along with it. Okay, I'm watching the clock to make sure I synchronize here. Okay, we're synchronized. Where are my earbuds? No! What happened? Play. What did I do? Dang it! Wait, what happened? I just did something to my stream. Okay, I'm off by a couple of seconds. Dadgummit. These stupid earbuds. I hate it when that happens. Okay, we're back. The South American version of the Euros is also going on right now. Messi's playing in the final. Nice. Looking to win his first major international trophy. It's amazing to me that he hasn't won one yet. It seems like that would be like Tiger Woods not ever winning a tournament, you know? Please react to Napoleonic Wars Battle of Vittoria. I did that. I think I did that, right? Yeah. I did that a couple of weeks ago. That's on my channel. I have oversimplified Napoleonic Wars are coming up, guys. I'm going to be doing that one as well. So... Okay, free kick. You subscribe or read The Athletic. I don't. Started in the US, but it's now in the UK too. Superb coverage of European football. Cover every Premier League club. Probably have a website, right? I could probably go to. That must be like your ESPN. Everybody kind of watches or pays attention to ESPN for sports news over here, so you guys must kind of do that. Am I a history teacher? No. I did want to become a teacher for a few years. I thought about it, but I already have a degree in something else, and it would have just been extra work. I would have had to like go back and either get a teaching degree or do like an alternate route to it or whatever. And I've just had other things kind of come up instead, so. Okay, they ran into each other hard. Did they hit each other's heads? Oh, I thought he was going to pull out a red card. I gotta see this here. Did they butt heads? Oh, it looks like... No. What happened? Looks like the ball hit his head, but... His arm went into more of the neck area, though, instead of the head, so I don't know why this guy is, like, grabbing his head, like... Because the only thing that touched his head was the ball. Elbow to head? I didn't see that. Okay. It looked like it was more on his neck to me, but here we go. Here's another replay. No, never mind. That's the free kick. Can you do a video on the English Civil War? Yeah, I've had a lot of requests for that. I'm gonna get to it. Wish they would show it again. I want to see... It just didn't look like it touched his head. People will hold their head if they are hit in the shin just to get the ref's attention. Crowd does not like it. Keep doing videos with soccer, they're the best. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing that and history videos, because I like both. History video, you haven't seen it. History of the entire world, I guess. I have seen that, actually. That's why I haven't reacted to it. That and the Fallen of World War II. People keep asking me to do both of those. I've seen both multiple times, so I feel like it wouldn't be that great of a reaction. Oh my gosh, I thought that was going to pop up and go in the goal. This offside rule. I was pretty arrogant about it in the last stream. I was like, I know what the offside rule is, and then people kept like adding more and more to it, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what it is. All I get about it is that you can't be like behind or in front of the defenders when you're being passed the ball or something like that. That's all I understand about it. Camera angles can sometimes be deceiving. Yeah, that's true. If you want to continue to learn about ancient Greece and Rome, I highly recommend the Historia Civilis channel. I've had a lot of people recommend that, so I am going to do that one too. If there's no defender between you and the goalie when the ball is passed to you, it's offside. Well, that's basically what I just said, just in a different way. Whoa. Okay, we got a lot of fast play here, but they kicked it out of bounds. Denmark looking very dangerous here. They seem to be a little bit tougher than Ukraine, that's for sure. Feels more like the Scotland-England game to me. Except it's a little bit more action-packed than that one was. Okay, we have Sterling and Kane, got it. Uh-oh. Okay, we have a foul. Concerning offside, there is no offside. If there was no offside, the enemy striker would be standing next to the enemy's goalie, or the midfielder could just kick the ball all across the field to hit. Yeah, that's what everybody's telling me, is everybody would just kind of hang out by the goal if there was no offside. Like, I understand. Okay, we got a free kick by Kane here. Not by Kane. Almost a goal. Okay, so with the free kick, then anybody can kick it, right? So not the fouled player. For some reason I thought it was the fouled player who had to do the free kick, which was Kane. So I was expecting him to kick it, not this other guy. I didn't know his name. So if that's the case, then do they get like one of the better kickers on the team or scorers on the team to do the free kick? Did I watch Ronaldo tested to limit? I have not done that yet, but I have had a lot of requests to do that, so I will be doing it. Anyone can take the free kick. Teams usually have a set player to do it. Okay, so is it the same player usually that does it every time then? Yes, for free kicks and penalties, they don't have to be taken by the player who is fouled. Oh, okay. Most teams have a free kick specialist. I understand that. Our football has, we have special teams in our football that are for, like, kickoffs and stuff. So punters and kickers are specialist players. So I can understand that. I should have a video on the Great Irish Famine. 3 million people died. Wow. 2 million people immigrated to escape. Wow. I've done a video on Ireland before, like the history of Ireland, and the famine was mentioned, and the Troubles were mentioned, but it didn't go into detail about it. It's most often the foul player, especially... Oh wait, we have a corner kick happening. Hang on. He just ran out of bounds with it. It's most often the foul player, especially if it needs to be played fast. Okay, but depending on where the free kick is happening, different players can be assigned. All right, so you kind of specialize in where you kick it from the field, maybe. Actually, there have been some goalkeepers that score from free kicks a lot. How does that happen? Does the ball like bounce off of them weirdly or something? There's a superstition that the player fouled should not take a penalty. You mean kick it? Okay, another good save by England there. Please react to ending the debate. I think that might be in my watch queue, actually. So I have a question that I've been wondering about. If the goalkeeper has possession of the ball in the box, the big box, I guess the penalty box, can the other team go up and try to steal it from them, or do they have to let the goalie handle it? Like, how aggressive can the other team be with the goalie, basically? They just can't take the ball from their hands. Okay, so as long as the goalie's holding it, they can't do anything. Well, I guess, I mean, you wouldn't be able to do anything, right? Like, how would you get it out of his hands? You can take the ball, but the goalie can just pick it up, and if it's in his hands, you cannot touch him. But as long as the ball's on the ground, I guess. Okay, the crowd wants England to score here. They're turning it up a notch. The next rule is that when somebody passes the ball back to the goalie, he can't pick up the ball. He has to play it with his feet or head and chest, but not with his hands. Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't know that. I thought the goalie could just pick it up whenever he wanted to. If the goalkeeper has two hands on the ball, you can't challenge him for it, but if he has one, then you can, but it rarely happens. I would imagine the goalies are taught to put both hands on the ball then. He didn't have much... Uh-oh. Okay. A lot of action going on here. Alright. The Denmark guy just kicked it to England on purpose, it looked like. Why? Okay. My clock is behind you guys. That's where I am in the game. You guys are ahead of me. That's incorrect. They changed it about a decade ago. One hand is enough for the keeper to... Okay, so as long as they have a hand on the ball, you can't try and take it. Your clock is 12 seconds ahead. Please sync it. This is where I am in the game. It's synced to where I am watching it in the game. It's up there, so if you guys want to try and sync with my clock so that we're all watching it at the same time, we can do that. But I'm not going to change what I have up here. Because then it wouldn't be correct for me. Would be nice to do videos about history of Latin America too. Yeah, I would. I just haven't had very many requests for that. But now I do. Yeah, guys, there's no way I can sync my clock. Everybody's on a different time, so we're not going to have synced up clocks. My clock is the only one that everybody can sync up to, so that we're all the same. Otherwise, I have no idea what to sync it to. You know? Because all of you are going to be different. Time for subs, huh? Wait, what's going on? Is this a timeout happening? So they just like take a timeout with the clock running. That's interesting. This is such a weird concept for me watching this. Clock's going, everybody's just chilling out, getting drinks, taking their time. This is weird to me. Oh, there's an injury? Okay, I missed that then. It's still weird for me. What is the history behind that? Why do you guys not stop the clock for stuff like this instead of just adding extra time at the end? That seems more complicated to me to do it that way. It's just strange. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, I guess. It's just weird. It's just weird to me. Clock never stops. Yeah, I know. I understand how it works. I'm asking why it works that way. Like, why is it done that way instead of you not just stopping the clock for injuries and stuff? Then you don't have to add extra time at the end. Okay, we have the sub thing. That's different too. We don't have stuff like that, I don't feel like, in our sports where you do like a huge sign for who's subbing for who. That's different. It would ruin the flow of the game. Well, not really. I mean, nobody's doing anything anyway, I feel like. What's the difference in stopping the clock? Anyway, it's not a big deal. Like, I'm not complaining about it. I mean, you guys can do what you want. So no England players to pass it to down there. Okay, here comes England. See what they do. They kick it out of bounds. Okay. Easy to do if effective clock is referee blow the whistle to start. Yeah, I mean, it's like I don't get the arguments about it interrupts the flow of the game and stuff. It really doesn't. I feel like, but I don't know. Like, I feel I don't mean to like criticize. I don't mean to criticize it. How are we doing? I fell asleep. Still 1-1. The sport predates modern methods of timekeeping. It just wasn't feasible to do timeouts. Some of you are saying that it would be, it would like allow more commercials and stuff too. So I don't know. It's not about that. If you can't, it's about you can't just stop the game because the clock ran out. Imagine a team in a potential scoring position and then just end the game. Yeah, I guess I can understand that. But then, you know, it forces you to play against the clock too, though. Which I feel like is kind of missing in this. Because I feel like in our sports, the clock is like another player on the field or on the court. Football and basketball are like that. The clock is like another, almost like another defensive or offensive player. Because you have to really take that into consideration. So it's a lot, the clock is way more part of the game than it is for this sport, I feel like. So it kind of makes it more exciting in a way. But I don't know. Or you could invent like a rule to where, like in football over here, if the clock runs out in the middle of a play, the play is still allowed to continue until it's over with. So it's not like if you're in the middle of a play and the clock runs out, then it's just null or whatever. You can still play on. So they could do something similar to that maybe, but no, the clock is very important. For example, if a team goes down, they'll have the clock pressure. What you're mentioning is just a placebo. Well, I understand what you're saying. Like, overall, you gotta be able to score before the clock runs out, but it's not, the intensity of it isn't as much, though. It's just different. It's just different. Like, I feel like you would have to watch basketball or especially football to really understand clock management, like what I'm talking about. It's really hard to explain it. It's just different. They're still playing against the clock, especially if the other team is down. For example, it's a league game and one team needs to win within 90 seconds. Like, I understand that, but it's still a it's like I said, it's still different. It's not as intense though. It's not as clock management intensive as football or basketball. Just because of the speed of the game. But like I said, it's just different. So oh, nice block. Uh-oh. Wait a second, what's going on here? So Kane got tripped up here. Are they gonna do a VAR review? Okay, here we go. Sorry, I missed a couple of super chats here while I was watching the game. Sorry. Greg, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Saying it's just different won't stop the really riled up anti-Americans in the comments. I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's fine. It's just sports, guys. You should check out Trevor Noah's Sport in America. He gives a good, funny comparison to American versus European sports, I can imagine. Thanks, Vaudevillian. Appreciate that. So I didn't see that. Did Denmark get the penalty in their favor? It's just sport. Well, I meant I just don't want to get in an argument over a game. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't want it to get to the point where we're like ultra like comparing each other's sports and all that. That's not my intention with it. I know it's life or death. Football is life or death. Okay, no penalty against Kane. It's not sports here, this is war. I mean, just comparing like American sports to European sports is what I'm talking about. I don't want to like get into a argument about all of that. I like all of these camera angles that they have in the goals. Those are cool. Okay, oh. Hi, Scarlett. Scarlett's like literally right under my chair right now. I'm trying not to like run her over. Got another injury? Oh, he injured himself. What did he do? $64,950 in Wembley. That's pretty good. The commentators are saying there's more than that, though. Andre? Extra time brings another excitement. Leading team's fans shouts at the judge to blow it off while the attacking are biting their nails. Yeah, I guess I just have to get more into it, I guess, to really fully appreciate the clock stuff. But I have to say that, like, you guys also have to understand American sports and how the clock works with that, because, like I said, it's extremely different, and it adds its own, it's like a different type of tension, I guess. React to the complete story of Euro 2016. I've had a lot of requests for that. It will show you how the tournaments are without corona restrictions, how important football is for the World Cup. It's double the madness than Euros. I will watch that. There's so many requests, you know, it's like I have so many to get through. I'm like, it's exciting. Like, I'm looking forward to them all. It's kind of like, which one do I do next, you know? Because there's so many. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, I thought that went in. I thought that went in. The only sad part about the penalty shootouts is that oftentimes one team was clearly playing better, but just weren't able to score and then lose the shootout. Yeah, that would be a bummer for sure. I would kind of feel cheated out of the win, I guess. But, you know, I don't know. American football are so many short bursts that when the ball is not in play, when the clock stops, football flows so you can't stop the clock. American football and this football are so different. Like, there aren't a whole lot of commonalities, actually, which is weird. It's weird to me that basketball is way more like football than football is like football, if you know what I mean. American football can better be compared to rugby, except rugby is a man's game. I don't know. I've had a lot of rugby players who have played both sports say that you get hit harder in American football, so I don't know about that. People in the crowd are yawning too. You get hit harder, but there's no pads in rugby, so it levels out. I don't know. I've never played football, so I don't know, other than flag football. So I can't really say. I've never played rugby either. All I know is what I've heard other rugby players say, that it's, I don't know. It's at least not any wimpier than rugby, though. Because you can tackle different ways, and there are a few rules to tackling in football, whereas with rugby, I think you have to, like, wrap your arms around them to tackle, whereas with football, you don't have to do that. You can just slam into them at, the speed of like a car crash or something, and it's fine. I still don't understand NFL rules, but you want to. I don't know, guys. It might be fun when football season ramps up in the fall. We can watch a college game together. And if any of you are interested in learning American football, we can live stream a college game, and I don't know, I can't show you the game though, that's the only thing. Maybe we can't do that. Maybe I could do it in a video or something then. It's not a live stream. Thank you, David, I appreciate that. Rugby is American football without padding. It's not, though. It's similar, but it's not. You tackle way different in the different sports. And there are different rules and stuff. But appreciate that, M. Don. Appreciate that. I think there's a misconception that rugby and American football are similar, but they are similar, but I think people don't understand just how rough American football is because of the padding. I'm not trying to say it's better than rugby or anything. I'm just trying to say that I think people just don't really fully understand. I watch both. American football can have its fun things as well, but never more than football, in my opinion. Yeah. Well, if you grow up with it, I mean, it's naturally what you're going to like better, I think. You have more of a connection to football over in Europe. Your football. You get American football there in Britain, your team is the Giants. They might show NFL games. They probably don't show college games, though, over there, I would bet. But a lot of college games are on, ESPN and stuff, so if you get that, then you'll be able to watch them. I like college basketball, or football. I don't like NFL. And college football gets way more people to go watch it in stadiums than NFL does, actually. Way more. Why are college sports so big in America? I mean, we have both youth leagues, but no one really watches them. Can't really understand why you would want to watch students over there, over the pros. It's really hard to explain. I feel like you have to, be raised on the culture to understand it, but, the guy from Michigan, Michigan was his team earlier, Michigan Stadium holds 110,000 people. That's a college football team. It's the biggest stadium in the country. And a lot of college football teams have stadiums that are over 100,000. So it's just, I don't know, it just developed differently over here. School sports is a huge thing starting from like when you're 10 years old or so. We don't have the same type of youth leagues. It's just, I don't know, it's a different system. You guys have like football clubs. We have university and high school sports over here. That's our version of football clubs and stuff. I play both American football and rugby against the U.S. Marines in Germany. I hate to say, but your RM team won both. My team is the Rams, by the way. You mean Royal Marines? So the Royal Marines played the U.S. Marines? That's interesting. Well, congrats to the Royal Marines for beating us in football and rugby. If I'm missing any super chats, I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch them. You should at least check the Six Nations Rugby Tournament vids and see how much more respect there is for the refs and each other as opposed to football. Yeah, that would be interesting to watch. I've had some requests for that. Thanks also. Oh, we have Crabs, Sooty, and Blue again. Thank you again. Okay, we're running out of time here. England's got to score. What are they gonna do? Come on, England, let's kick it up a notch. You got 1 minute, less than a minute. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Let's go, let's attack. Let's go, England. Oh, out of bounds. Oh, the 6 minutes of extra time. I always forget about that. I'm so used to the clock just stopping at the end of the game. I keep forgetting that it just keeps going in this. You know, the commentator was like, 6 extra minutes here. I'm not sure where they came from. I think that explains it to a T. I'm not sure where it came from either. It's like, it's just this weird, inexact science that you guys have with the clock over there. Getting back to the sport at hand, fun fact, a lot of players are discovered during these tournaments. They go on to sign bigger clubs. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Also, thank you, Fun Light Pappy. Appreciate that. Alexander, thank you. What do you do with players who age out of uni but not good enough for NFL? Seems like an untapped market. They either stop playing the sport and go get a normal job, or they will play professionally, like in Europe or something, or in Asia. Most of it's only something like the top. I don't know what the percentage is. Maybe like the top 2 or 3% of players in college go on to play professional sports. But most do it just for the scholarships because you get free education if you play sports in a university over here. So a lot of them just do it for the free education. They get their degree by playing sports, and then they can go get a job from that. But like I said, some do it as a way to get to the NBA or the NFL because especially for the NFL, you have to play, it's mandatory to play 3 years college football to play in the NFL. It used to be a mandatory 1 year to play in the NBA, but they've changed that. Now the NBA has like a training league that you can go to instead of going to university. So it's a little different now. Oh no, it's our system's weird compared to yours. It's different. I think I missed something. Oh, no, he just hit it, kicked it high. Which one is more physical, in my opinion, basketball or football? Oh, football. No question about that. Basketball's a non-contact sport. I mean, you do make contact and you can get hurt in it, which I have. But I mean, it's not comparable to football. Unless you're talking about your football. If you're talking about your football, I would say it's similar. They're similar to each other. David Brent, again, appreciate it. A guy in my town in Britain got a scholarship in Texas to play American football. Oh, that's cool. Really? How did that happen? Is he a kicker? If he's a kicker, I could understand that. If he plays another position, that's really unusual. That's cool. When you say football is more physical than basketball, you mean American football. That's what I was saying. But I don't know if the person that asked me the question meant soccer and not American football, like your football. To me, I think that basketball and this football that we're watching is very similar as far as like contact goes. You really think contact sport has equal injuries in terms of insurance is the same as non-contact sport? Okay. I didn't play soccer, so I'm just going on what I'm seeing. I have not played soccer. I've played basketball. I mean, there's a lot of contact that happens in basketball, even though it's called a non-contact sport. There's a lot of contact that happens in it, so I feel like it's very similar to this, just from what I'm seeing. Okay. Okay, it's probably over for you guys by now. Oh boy. My wife made me stop playing rugby for the Royal Marines because of the constant broken bones I sustained. Oh wow. Her book, little. Her book is titled Things My Idiot Hubby Does. Thanks, Mr. K. Appreciate it. I would imagine. I've seen a little bit of rugby before. It's definitely not a sport I would want to try and play because it does look very dangerous. American football and rugby are two sports I would not want to play. They're very dangerous, both of them. Alright, we have commercials on my end here. I guess I should stop. Should I stop the clock? I don't know what they're just going to start back at 0, right, and go up to 30? Is that what's going to happen? Whoever said football it has no contact Explorer never played it before. Just last week I injured my knee because someone kicked it at full speed. Yeah. I mean, there's obviously contact that happens in this sport. I mean, people are getting injured, right? The clock goes back to 90? Okay. I'm still like trying to figure out the clock situation here. Okay, so we're gonna go back to 90. It's so weird. You guys are so weird with your clock. Okay, scrap the extra time going back to 90 now. Okay. Doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. I'm gonna go with it. Actually, I can't do 90 minutes because, again, they don't ever put the score up until... I don't know why they don't just put the score, the clock there at the beginning of the game. They gotta wait until they're like a few seconds in before they put it up, which is annoying. So I gotta start it a few seconds in. Okay, see, wait a second. You have two 15-minute halves. Okay, so it's not just 30 minutes, it's two 15-minute halves. Why? Why? What? Why do you have to do two halves? Why don't you just do 30 minutes? What's the point of having two halves? It's like a mini game? Well, but I thought the point of the half, though, was to have a break. So do they make a, So they take a break, like they had two kickoffs? Okay. Okay, I understand now. That's interesting. I just thought it was a straight 30 minutes. But I can understand that. I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name. Kogue? Sorry if that's wrong. Appreciate it though. Hey, so got a new subscriber from England. Love the channel and the USA and Scarlett. Aw, hope you're well. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thanks for being here and thanks for subscribing. Scarlett is right behind me on the floor right now. She's sleeping though, so I don't want to disturb her. Some people are saying it's still going to be tied and there's going to be a penalty shootout. The way this game is going, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, we're back on. I'm going to turn it up again. Got a lot of England subscribers. I know, that's why I'm doing the England games prime, well, because of my ancestry and also because most of my subscribers are in the UK. I'm going to be doing the final, whether England makes it or not though, so we'll see. See how that goes. Whoever's... After 9 minutes, they have like a 3-minute break. Then in halftime of the wait, halftime of the extra time, they switch immediately, but it usually takes 1 or 2 minutes max. Okay. Yep. Everybody's singing. Wait, so what's going on? What the heck's going on? Commentators are like, nobody knows what exactly they're looking out for, but they're looking for something. Something else football related, you can check out our football stadiums. I'm going to do that. And also compilations of funny goal celebrations. Yeah, I'd like to do that too. That'd be fun. Oh shoot, my clock. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna have to remind me every single time. I'm just getting caught up in stuff. Oh my gosh. I get distracted easily. Oh, we got another penalty. A foul. Denmark player asked the referee to tell the England players on the bench to sit down because they were moving around it with a red shirt and they were confused. Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess it's not a big deal. England's having a hard time scoring this time. It seemed easy against Ukraine. You know, I'm seeing why Messi and Ronaldo are so good. Like, none of these players are doing anything close to what Messi and Ronaldo do, if the highlights are anything to go on. So I'm starting to understand. The more matches I watch, starting to understand just how good Messi and Ronaldo are. I'm not bored, guys. Some of you saying I'm looking bored. No, I'm just resting my head on my most national teams probably would lose to the prime Real Madrid or Barcelona. Yeah, I hear the national teams. You guys are saying the national teams aren't as fun to watch as like the club teams and stuff. Mr. K, thank you again. It's actually because we all like Roger and Scarlett, but don't tell her, fellas. My male mutt is in love with Scarlett, so shh. Hey, Scarlett. You gotta admire her across the pond. She doesn't care. She's asleep right now. Oh, wait. Sorry, I keep bumping my mic. Yo, you guys like the national teams? This is actually a very good game, a lot of tension. Yeah, I get that. I totally understand that. There's a lot of tension going back and forth. We know Roger and Charlotte really run this channel. That is true in a way. Oh. What's England gonna do here? They got the ball down by the goal, sort of. I'm trying to, like, watch to figure out their strategy here. They're just doing little passes back and forth. Now they're switching sides of the field. This is why I compare it to basketball, because they move around very similar to the way basketball players do. Nothing's happening. Oh, Scarlett has left the room and she's barking. You probably hear her. What are you... What in the world is she barking at? Scarlett! I don't know. She doesn't bark very often, so there must be something really out there aggravating her. No! I paused the game again. Dadgummit. I can't touch my earbuds or that happens. Okay, my clock's off again. Alright. I missed some super chats here. Rudy, appreciate it. You can watch highlights of most forwards and be amazed. Yeah, I guess it's not fair to judge players just on highlights. Sylvan, thank you. Those were highlights, and this is the semi-final, so they're more careful. I understand that. But yeah, there's a reason they are the GOATs. Yeah, it's not, like I said, it's not fair to really use highlights to judge players on. Fano or Fano? Sorry if you guys can hear Scarlett howling right now. England never won and will never win it. It's going home to Italy. We'll see. Italy did look a little bit better than England yesterday from what I saw. Thank you very much, Fano. Got this backwards. Basketball players are moving very similar to the dudes in most parts. Fair enough. Thank you again. The name is pronounced Keo. Keo, okay. It's Irish. I think I would know that since I'm part Irish, but... Or, I'm not part Irish, my ancestry is. Keo. That's a cool name, though. I like that name. Showing the crowd doing this. Oops. Corner didn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are hearing Scarlet. It's hard to hear with my earbuds in. I don't know what she's barking at. Asper, hey so I love your content. Appreciate it. Recommend reacting to epic rap battles of history. Also, you're kind of cute. Nice, appreciate that. I have seen a couple of the epic rap battles of in history before. Which ones have I seen? Which ones have I don't remember which one I saw. What just happened? A penalty? Okay, I have to pay attention here. Something just happened. Oh, he tripped him. Oh, I see. I see. He purposely tripped him. Okay. It looks like he purposely tripped him. So is he gonna get a penalty kick? Okay, they're gonna do a VAR review again. Okay, I guess he's getting a penalty kick. I think this is the first time I'm going to see a penalty kick in a game. I'm not going to watch the chat because you guys always say when there's a goal. Dadgummit, I missed it! I took my eyes off the screen when he missed it the first time, and then I missed the actual goal. Dadgummit. We'll show it again. Show it again. I want to see it. See, I know Kane's my favorite for a reason. Oh, that is good. That is really good. It's like when you miss a shot in basketball and you go for your own rebound and put it right back up again. It's the exact same thing. That was cool. That was my favorite goal of the entire tournament I've seen so far. A raging sense of injustice. It's a very British way of putting that. I love it. Wait a second. When is the half up over with? Shouldn't it be over by now? Or did I miss it? We're past the 15-minute mark. Why is there no? Do they add time onto the halves too? I'm really confused right now. I just scored it. Thank you. England 2. And the clock. What the heck is going on with the clock? That's weird. I have to fix the clock. I don't know why it's doing this weird, like, short. I don't know why the 107 looks super script like that, but whatever. I don't know if I don't know what to put for the period on there. Because we're not really in the second half anymore, are we? Are they still doing the replay on that? I love that penalty shot. That is so cool. It was worth it this whole time just to see that penalty shot. I love that from Kane. It's halftime, apparently. So should the clock stop? I don't know what I'm doing with the clock. They look like they're about to kiss each other on the ground like that. Now back to 105. Oh my gosh, you guys and your clock. This is so complicated. Oh my gosh. So there's extra time, then you have to go back again to start the half. Alright. Start right there. I have to get used to this clock stuff. One reason I don't play soccer is too much running. I can't imagine how tired these guys are right now. I would be passing out, I think, at this point. Or way before this point. The extra time is included, so that is the amount of time, approximately 105, that has been played. You guys, this sport is like an inexact science. You guys are kind of like, it's about this much. Our sports over here are like so strict with the clock, like to the millisecond, you have to be on the dot. Like, it's crazy how different it is. 105. I know. I'm adding an extra 15 minutes or 15 seconds because they don't put the clock on the screen right away. And so I don't know if I'm synchronized until they do that. So I'm giving it a few seconds for them to put the clock up on the screen. That's why it says that. I'll start the clock when the clock on the screen gets to 105:15. Mr. K, again, thank you. That was 1 week as penalty kick by Kane. Unlucky by the goalie. England was doing so well trying not to win, and Sterling forgot the plan. The first kick wasn't. I understand what you're saying. But for him to recover and go for that second kick, that was the cool part. I like that part. It may not be anything spectacular to you guys, but it's the first time I've ever seen anything like that, so it's kind of cool for me to watch that. So that they still don't have the clock up for me, so I don't know where the time is. Put the clock up. Okay, we're just gonna play without the clock then. Okay, finally they did it. Denmark looks absolutely exhausted. I hope they can pull something out of nowhere. Everybody looks exhausted at this point. There's going to be arguing forever about whether or not that was a penalty, isn't there? So I guess England's going to be playing very defensively now, right? They're not really going to bother with trying to score, I would imagine. They're just going to be more concerned about Denmark not scoring. Is that pretty much the strategy here? Or am I off on that? The doorbell scared you? You are very, very tense then. I'm correcting England when I'll play more negatively. Okay, figured that. Why am I so obsessed with the clock? It's different for me. I'm not used to it. I'm just trying to make sense of it. Or I'm just trying to learn it, basically. Because I'm still trying to figure out how the clock works in this sport. Because we don't do anything like this over here with our sports. So I'm not used to it. Oh, somebody rang the doorbell? Okay, well, somebody else is here, they'll get it. It's probably like a package being delivered or something. I can't hear it because I got the commentators in my ears. Song's going strong. Are they singing don't is that the song Don't Take Me Home? Is that what they're singing right now? Doorbell, they can sit outside. It's probably mostly a package. It's probably a package being delivered. As an American, it took me a while for me to understand the clock, but I'll get used to it in time. Yeah, I'm sure I will. I'm already starting to get used to it, but it's gonna take me a little bit. This sweet tea is almost gone. It's like down to here now. Mr. K again. Appreciate it. My wife just said try to watch Wimbledon with R3 much. You can't hear anything unless it's on the 70th. She can't, I guess, see it at all. I just can't nap. Yeah, tennis is not the most exciting sport to watch. I'll have to admit that. I don't know. Unless you're super into it, then it might be. Matt 1108, appreciate it. When the ball's kicked, the clock instantly starts. Okay. Well, I guess I could probably try that in the future. I just was worried that it would be off a little bit. If some of you guys are asking me to fix my time, my time is what it is on my end. That's where I am watching it in the game. You guys are ahead of me over in Europe. Don't Take Me Home was first sung in the 90s by Newcastle fans, but then later fans of other teams started singing it too. I'm gonna have to listen to that now. What is Don't Take Me Home referring to? Is that like... My assumption is like you're in the pub and you don't want to go home or something, but I don't know if that's right or not. So is England going to try to score here? Nope. Oh, well. Okay. They're probably going to bring it back out and just kind of try and play keep away from Denmark, I would imagine, right here. This commentator just said that, too. I have a question about the grass. Do you guys ever play on like artificial turf, or is it always real grass that you play on? Don't take me home, please don't take me home. I just want to go to work. I want to stay here, drink all your beer. Please don't take me home. Is full. Okay, I'm guessing it's like a pub song, right? Oh, Denmark's just chilling now. What the heck, Denmark? I guess they're tired. In the winter, there's sometimes artificial grass. Okay. Mostly artificial. Sometimes turf, sometimes grass. So I guess a mixture. In Brazil, we have artificial grass in at least 2 stadiums. Okay. I guess it just depends. That's kind of the way it is here, too. Klimbo, appreciate it. You need to listen to England songs like 3 Lions. I've got that video in my queue. I'm going to do that soon. John Fry, appreciate it. Loving all the content and all the sports comparisons. Think the clock is just because it all predates digital timing and relied on the refs watch. But yeah, it's probably just more like traditional stuff, right? Appreciate that, John. Okay. Thought Kane was going to take it down and score for a sec. There are rules mostly against artificial grass, but places like Russia need it. I guess because of the weather, huh? What rules are there against artificial grass? Uh-oh, does Kane get red carded? Or a yellow card? Okay. I guess Kane's about to get carded. So I'm guessing Kane and Sterling are the two, like, I don't know if you call them star players, but the more important players on the... The more important is not good either, because I know it's a team sport, but it seems like Kane and Sterling are the ones that are going to be the ones scoring the most on this team. I haven't gotten to the part where Kane gets carded yet, so I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Or if I did, I missed it. That's obvious they are attackers. Okay, I'm still learning the positions, so it's not obvious to me. Kane and Sterling are strikers. Do the strikers then get most of the notoriety on teams because of that? Because they score more? Are they kind of like the ones that get the most recognition on a team? Yeah, the commentators are saying Denmark's just tired at this point. Star players seem good players, but they are supported by nameless players. Yeah, I understand. Like, I understand the team aspect of it. I'm just wondering if they get more, like, media attention and stuff. Yes, but not too much. Yes, but no. Yes, strikers are the most notorious. Oh yeah, they're gonna add time on it. I just forgot. I'm still forgetting that. Yeah, so they are also the highest paid, but the truth is midfielders do most of the work and get less credit. I feel like all sports are kind of that way. Or the team sports, anyway. Watching with a nation, now really believing. I hope England pulls it out. Oh. I guess they all have to get the most recognition, and the highest salaries clubs put a lot of importance on a player that can turn a chance into a goal and a lot of money. I mean, it makes sense. Mr. K again. you've had so many super chats in this stream. I really appreciate it. The strikers get all the glory as a rule, but it's the midfielders that tend to do all the real work, and the left and right backs. Okay. Oh, they're only adding a minute on, huh? It's funny to me just how inexact the clock stuff is. It's just so opposite. I know I keep hounding on that, but it's just kind of funny. In a all right, England wins. England wins. There we go, England. Whoa, okay, so this is their first European Euro final since 1966. Wow. So this has extra meaning then, because it's been so long. Man, the poor Denmark fans. Oh, there's Prince William. What song are they singing now? You should really look up Wembley goal 1966. I've asked people have asked me to watch that in that match, actually. That would be fun. Oh, stop the clock. Thank you. I'm gonna take the clock off. Okay, I'm gonna take the earbuds out. I'm gonna keep the game on so I can at least watch the scenes on the field. Alright, well, England did it again. That's awesome. Congrats to everyone over in England, I guess, the UK. I don't know, does the rest of the UK cheer for England too usually, or do they care? I'm not sure how that works. You guys have to beat Italy, though. That might be a bit of a challenge from what I saw yesterday. But I don't know. I mean, this team keeps surprising, right? They won the World Cup in 1966 third in the Euros in 1960, but nothing since then. Wow. Wow. Everybody's like, it's coming to Rome. It's coming Rome. We'll see if it comes home or comes Rome. It goes Rome. You have just watched a real historic match. You will not understand, though. Thank you for streaming this. I understand intellectually. I understand because you guys are telling me how long it's been since they have won. I'm gonna put my. I want to hear this. Did you guys tell me what song that they're singing? Are they singing Vindaloo? Is that what they're singing? It's gonna be a fun match, I think, against Italy. I can't wait to do it. I'm gonna be live streaming it for sure. The Three Lions is what they're singing. Okay. Oh, they're singing Sweet Caroline now, though. You must watch the final. I'm going to be doing a live stream for the final. I was always planning to do that, but now it's just icing on the cake that England's going to be in it. So good, so good, so good. I'm feeling fine. Oh. Stu Pew Pew! Pew Pew, thank you. 55 years, Vindaloo and 3 lions on my shirt. Thank you, Sogal. Thank you guys for being here. For being part of the stream. Okay. Alright, they've cut back to the studio. So, I'm just watching talking heads at this point. Italy's probably gonna win, huh? I don't know. You never know, guys. You never know. You guys kept saying that England wasn't going to get this far, and here they are. So, many Scots will cheer. Many Scots will cheer for Italy. Is that how it is over there? Does like, you guys may have answered. Does the rest of the UK cheer on England, or do they cheer against them? Hello, Satvik. Hi from hi in India. Appreciate you being here. See you for the final. I'll see you guys for the final. If you have to leave, I'm gonna stay on for a few more minutes. But if you have to leave. Thank you for being here for the stream. It's been fun hanging out. Good result today, too. We love you and Scarlett as well. See you Sunday. Oh, they love you too, Roger. They just forgot you. See you guys on Sunday if you're leaving. I think everybody's going to be saying, you know, England should not have won this because of the penalty thing. Everybody except for English fans. David Brent says SoCal, our favorite American soccer ultra. I don't know if I'm on the level of ultras. I haven't watched the ultra. I've had a lot of people say I need to watch the videos about like the ultras in European football, and I don't know if I'm on that level, but I am enjoying it though. I actually never thought in a million years that I would ever like watch this because I don't know, like I said, just growing up, it always seemed like, I don't know, it just never appealed to me very much. But now that I'm like starting to learn more about the rest of the world and stuff, I'm like getting into this a little bit more, and so it's actually been like more fun than I was expecting, and like the more I learn about it, the more I'm enjoying it. So, and these live streams actually help a lot because you guys can answer my questions in real time. Mr. K, I'm totally screwed. I'm English and my wife's parents are Italian. Oh gosh. I'm off to look up the cost of safe rooms. Yeah, good luck about that. Appreciate it though. Our house is divided as well about, not that you guys care, but two college rivalry teams. Our household is divided too, so I understand what you're saying. I'm done. I'm out. Thanks for the stream. See you on Sunday or next vid. See you on Sunday. I'll have videos before Sunday, but let's see. The everybody's telling me to watch the Copa America. Copa America is lame. I'm interested in watching it though, just to see the differences though, you know? Especially if Messi is playing, I'd like to watch that. Just in case he does anything like super cool in it. Everybody in the comments are just complaining about England losing or winning. Nacho, now you have to pick a home MLS team. Oh man, I don't even know I don't even know the MLS teams. What is Nashville would be the closest one. What are they called though? The Nashville SC. What's their mascot or whatever? That's one thing I've noticed with your football is you guys don't have like mascots. Like team names. You just go by the name of the place. You don't do like, you know, the Tigers or the Bears or whatever. That's the difference I've noticed between this and American sports. Or if you do, I don't know. I'm like, I don't ever hear it really mentioned. I can't, let's see. I guess it would have to be Nashville's team. I'm trying to see if Nashville has a mascot. I don't see anything about that. Yes, we do. West Ham, the Hammers. There's a mascot race every year. So you guys have mascots. I don't ever hear them referred to though. Or, okay, maybe that's because I'm watching the national teams and they wouldn't have a mascot. But when I hear like Barcelona, I just hear Barcelona. I don't ever hear them being referred to by their mascot though. For instance. Thank you for the stream. Thanks, Colin. Appreciate it. Arsenal is the Gunners. Okay. I think club football is going to be interesting then to get into. England's mascot are the 3 lions. Okay, well, I just don't hear like the commentators. Did the commentators ever say like refer to them as the 3 lions like during the game and stuff, or is that just kind of like not really mentioned much? I don't know. I just haven't heard them talk about mascots or anything. But I've not seen that much though. So Scarlett's still under the seat. Did she get up on the? I don't know where Scarlett is. She's not in here anymore. She has taken off and she's doing her own thing. I have no idea. Hope she's not getting into any trouble. It's actually really rare. Usually she will not let me out of her sight, so I think she's getting more comfortable now in being, not in the same room with me. Which is good, because, it can get a little stifling when there's a dog just, like, right next to you all the time. Plus, I just want her to be more comfortable, too. Mascots are not talked about more than cheerleaders in the... What? Mascots are not talked about more than the cheerleaders? I'm not sure what that means. Barcelona's are the blood... This name, Blaugranas. Real Madrid are called the All Whites. Wolverhampton is called the Wolves. United are called the Red Devils. Okay. I've never heard the mascot, so I've only heard like the team name of the like where they're from. Does the dog stare at you? Not really. Not really. I should do a video on the club names and why they're called that. If there is one, I would like to do that. That would be fun. They are not mascots, they are nicknames. Okay. Nicknames are not mascots. Okay, I'm confused. I don't know what if they're mascots or nicknames, or what's the difference. What did let's see. Mascots are a sideshow like cheerleaders. Nobody refers to teams by them. Well, I know that they can like be in the suits and stuff, but when I say mascots, I'm also just referring to the, I guess, nickname of the team as well. We just call it like a mascot over here. It's the same thing it's like one and the same for us. We have mascots and nicknames. Blackpool Football Club is the Tangerines or the Seasiders, and our mascot is Bloomfield Bear or a big bear costume. Okay, so your mascot is different from your nickname? That's not the way it is over here, so I guess I'm not using the correct terminology for you. Am I going to watch the final? I am going to watch the final. I'm going to be live streaming the final, actually. So I will see you guys back here maybe on, if you guys want to come back here on Sunday. The Three Lines reference has only really come to prominence since the football songs World in Motion, Three Lines by the Lightning Seeds and Skinner. Okay. The teams have mascots, but they don't use their names, and the teams like the MLS, they're just used to warm up the crowd and scare little kids. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys don't use the names in the same way that we do over here. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Hang on one sec. Do you ever do reactions to other sports, or is soccer, football the only sport you're interested in learning about? No, I do want to learn about rugby and cricket and stuff too. So I'm gonna be in AFL. I've had requests for AFL, so I will be getting into more. It's just that I am, especially since the Euros are going on right now, I'm just kind of concentrating on that right now, and then probably I'll start the other sports pretty soon. So, alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Again, appreciate you being here. Really, really do appreciate you hanging out. It's just, like, it makes it so much fun for me being able to talk to all of you in the chat and watch the game at the same time and get answers to my questions in real time. It's really awesome. So, I'm excited that England made it to the final. I had no idea what to expect, and I'm glad, I was going to stream the final anyway, so I'm glad England is in it. And I think it's going to be even more fun. So, I'll see you guys. Look out for more videos coming this week. Got some football, got some history, other stuff, mixture of stuff for you. So, we'll see you later. Roger here says bye to Scarlett. I'll say bye for Scarlett. I gotta go find her, actually, and make sure she's okay. Alright. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.